It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff.
That
was his message to the team before this game.
He came out.
Back to you.
What the fuck is?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. After using it early, with 2 left for them to spend.
You mean UK? That's what's up, man. Let's see if we can take one back.
It's Hudson.
That's it. Y'all sub up, hit that like button, I didn't, bro.
He'll be stopped at the 15.
We're trying to grind that top 100, but we got to play these fucking league games. Oh, it's still glitch. I can't put my fucking running back in the game.
It's complete to the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of
the commissioner is sick. He can't fix that shit. This the only fucking league I cannot put my running back in the game. Tell me what's going on.
That time they got it to him throwing the football.
That shit is weird.
Gives the defense something to think about.
Hand off to Joyner.
We good. We're gonna bounce out though. Then he fell like that. Then they flipping these.
Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
Hey,
he might want another play.
I probably know what this
Looking
is.
to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Simmons. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
I can't put my running back in the game. That's some whole shit. That's some whole shit, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, they lucky we got Dickey out here, bro.
I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He's straight.
Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open.
Always
just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy.
Caught, and he's got just making a play, getting it to
so you
the
can't
23.
put any, no, I can't put my starting my YB out, my running back I want to put in the game. He cannot get in there. Only Dickey. It's only letting me. It's only me switch from Dickey and that Joyner nigga. But Dickey's like that too though. Dickey like that too though. Come on, we got this shit up. Dickey like that too though. But it's the fact that I like my boy Jacory, bro. He gets like that. Number 20, bro.
Love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field and go score.
We're gonna let him sit out. We're gonna sit out like that. We're gonna let bro play. Let me go check the roster this. I bet, yeah, number 20. Facts, commish. Number 20. Jacory Williams, I think that's his name. Running back. You're going to see he got all the abilities on him and all. You're going to see what I'm talking about, bro. They won't let me put him in the game. I know something wrong somewhere. I don't know what it is, but I just don't know what it is, though. Real talk.
Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that.
Definitely playing on the monitor is way better than
protect deep. That's a nice job by the quarterback.
The run inside.
Get on.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
No, right, break that shit up.
That's incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down coming up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Hold on.
Slips through the line.
Spin out. Oh, fell out. Come on, bro.
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on to...
Look, if you still in this, bitch, come in. Look. Is this nigga hurt or something? Why they got him way down here? Why they got Jacoby way down here? Let me know something. Is this nigga hurt?
And that sweet return there.
Because I don't get it.
Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And man, I don't know that there's a better
he's hurt, bro.
in all of college
Swear to God.
to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square.
No, I need to fix that.
You can play touch football.
How I get bro unhurt? How do I get bro unhurt? That's that AI shit, CPU game, bro, getting his ass fucked up.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but you're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock. Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll with tempo.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often, because he's so fast and he can do some damage. But they did a nice job containing him once he left the pocket. They were ready for it. Came to him. He tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Unleashes one deep. And they can't hook up.
Is it me though? Like, that's a dot of fucking hell.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better.
Hey, man, miss that kick. You fucked me up. He has a foot fresh out for 4 more weeks. That's why playing field is important. Paying attention to practice. Oh my God, 4 fucking weeks. How many weeks he got left? Or 4 more after today?
Knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in. But it's
because then what, week 5 right now?
And a missed opportunity.
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. He'll start this drive firing.
Don't do that shit.
Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Good job.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
No, sir.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion
this is not
here.
open. No way.
All kinds of room to throw.
No way this nigga didn't.
He's loose down the left
Gang,
side.
how is that not a pick?
He ran away from
I'm
the crowd,
screaming.
and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession,
That's
you go 3
hurt.
and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the
What
next
you mean?
play calls.
Ain't nobody else in the playoffs after this?
Same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the
Or at least in the
you
comp.
gotta like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. But
That's the whole
like
shit.
The response, their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
We chilling though. Let's go, easy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lee. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Bet it up, bet it up.
Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just
I gotta play
strong.
CPU game. I hope I get somebody, some users down the line.
Closer and closer down to the end zone.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's
He
Hammond.
still ain't enjoyed.
Firing to the right, complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups...
No way. But his fucking linebacker could jump and get that shit.
Really got that return
On a user.
but the offense is set up
Just
at
did the
the
same
30.
shit. Nice shit, boy.
Defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Turning it on.
Yeah.
He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Running the red zone. It's Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To the air. It's Bolden. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into the end zone.
But how we didn't pick that shit, like, come on.
Find his man for 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the ground, it's Dickey. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders racing to the line in a hurry-up.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a catch. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He wants to change this route. On third down, he drops the throw. Using the quick game. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on fourth down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
I don't know what we're doing. Come on now.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball by running back.
On that shit. Nice way to drop down on that.
Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
That nigga was
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Fires left.
Like, oh my God, nigga, you open.
Looking for a big-time play.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
And I missed. Oh my fucking God.
And after the miss,
okay, yeah, they on some nice shit. I'm ready for this to be over now.
That's not the second missed field goal for this kicker. And I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires one high and deep. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Throws to the wideout. That's really
no way, bro. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Hey.
A touchdown saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Hey.
Because of this receiver's size, even when he's covered, he's open. And you've got to give him shots. You've got to put it somewhere near his body. Let those long arms go pluck the football and get you a big first down.
Here comes the heat. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Looking for a man. It's Boley. He's got him. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best play.
And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll run with Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running inside, it's Dickey. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh, my God.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Snags it, and he's open. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
That's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it.
Wow.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
To the air, it's Bowling. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The corners are walked up tight. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room at the 40. Finding some room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. These plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
And now on second down for this offense. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Hunt is on its way. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver. And
snags it, and there's running room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. Into the end zone for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires and picked off.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Carter. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas taking on the Florida Gators. And it's the Longhorns with a real chance to make this a memorable season. A 7th straight victory following everything that happened last year would put the rest of the sport on notice. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the American Conference.
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
To the air, it's Bowley. Moving away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Tons of room in the middle. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. A give to Brown. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
On 3rd down, here's Brown. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And this one splits the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking left. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Here's a heat. Trying to get away. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
To the air on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Flushed out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His third touchdown of the game.
Block me right quick.
His total as he now has 7 on the year. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Off the play fake on first down. Buying some time as he moves left. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you've got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Boley. Pressure coming. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Now try to move the sticks with Brown. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. He'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this guy has had himself a day. Already over 100 yards receiving in the game, so no wonder the quarterback's looking his way, and no wonder the defense now has finally figured out they're trying to throw it to him. So we got to cover him. We got to knock balls down and force incompletions.
Looking to throw, it's Boley. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They just keep firing. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Motion from the wideout. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, ASU! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The run inside. It's Dickey. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Under fire, being chased. Throwing right. Oh, makes the grab and room to run. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here's the pressure. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
To the air on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run.
Nice fucking time.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Nice fucking ball.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Midway point of the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down.
And timing is so important.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Fucking rest in my way.
And the Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Back to throw, it's Bowley. Looking to the end zone. Got his man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring your running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. And it's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. They've got no one to blame but themselves for making it a little tougher with the false start. 3rd and goal. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. That is just an inexcusable offensive penalty. A delay of game in this situation makes the 3rd and goal that much tougher. Wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score. The Sun Devils take the lead right back.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Finding open areas. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Damn. Hit the wrong fucking button.
Interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
Hand off for Brown.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Like,
it's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout.
No way.
That's
a bro. This shit is fake.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice.
Niggas threw the ball right to me.
And they keep the drive alive.
I heard get this shit over.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it. It's Brown. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Keene. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Will wonders never cease? If you're a defensive guy, they call PI on the offense this time. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
This drive will open from the 15. To throw, it's Hammond. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Lets it go. He makes a catch. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. The Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. So the decision has been made.
Damn, I didn't even know the clock was still going. That's tough. No. I wasn't out of bounds. That's tough. That's crazy. Hello? Yes. Huh?